George Lasko and welcome to iNews. Today we'll be covering Homecoming 2018. First we interviewed our student council advisor, Mrs. Stewart.
What made you want to take over student council?
I always like to be a part of the school, and I like working with all the kids. And I did junior class advisor for a lot of years. And then I dropped it last year, and Mr. Hoop came to me with the opportunity to do student council, and I said yes.
What is your favorite part of homecoming?
I think homecoming brings all of the classes, individual classes together a little bit closer, and it's nice because it's at the beginning of the year, and I just see like all the freshmen come together as a group and all the sophomores come together, and it's just kind of a nice camaraderie for the kids.
How is homecoming different from when you were in school?
Honestly, homecoming is not all that different. We had floats, we had a dance, we had the big football game. We always did our floats like on a Saturday though. And we had like the homecoming parade on a Saturday, the games were on a Saturday. So honestly, that's about the only difference. It was pretty similar.
What's the most stressful part of homecoming?
Oh my God, the details. There's so many details between having a legal parade route and getting fire EMT and finding cars for the court and the dance and the homecoming pep assembly. It's a lot of details. So it's a little stressful.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Next we have our homecoming dress-up days. Kicked off Monday with Celebrity Day, Tuesday with Vine or Meme Day, Wednesday with Color Day. Seniors wore pink, juniors wore orange, sophomores were yellow, and freshmen wore green. Thursday was Disco Day, and then Friday was Blue and White Day. Next, we interviewed a few students from each class. Seniors were Ellie Mashburn, Ben Gronvall. Juniors were Berkeley Asgard and Otta Swanson. Sophomores were Jocelyn Nyman and Peter Ruthier.
What are your favorite parts about homecoming?
I like folk building and going to hang out with friends there, and I like Friday at the game where we like do the parade and stuff.
How do you feel about your grades float?
Well, it's coming along very well. Stay tuned.
And how do you feel about playing Nagani for homecoming?
I'm pumped. I kind of wish we would have played Westwood because I heard Nagani's not that good this year, but I think we'll win.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your favorite part about homecoming?
Everybody's just getting super hyped up and excited for the football game.
How do you feel about your grades float?
It's coming along pretty good, but I think we really need to.
How do you feel about playing Nagani for homecoming?
I feel like it's pretty good because it's like a rivalry thing. I don't know.
Thank you. What is your favorite part of homecoming?
My favorite part of homecoming is the costumes and dressing up. That's my favorite part.
What is your favorite memory from the past homecomings?
It was so weird. Taking second last year.
Okay. How do you feel about playing a rival for homecoming?
We're gonna beat them. So good.
Okay. Good. What's your favorite part of homecoming?
I like how all of the classes get together and they just get to spend time together doing floats and everything.
What is your favorite memory from the past homecomings?
Just being with our class and going and spying on the other classes, I guess.
How do you feel about the football team playing a rival for homecoming?
I think that I like that more than the previous years because there will be a lot more people and there will be more excitement in the air, I guess.
Okay, thank you, Berkeley. What's your favorite part about homecoming?
Probably the dress-up days for the football game.
What are you most excited about?
Beating Nagani.
And how do you feel playing Nagani for homecoming?
We're gonna crush them. No problem. 2 E's.
What's your favorite part about homecoming? Probably like spending time with your class and dressing up.
How do you feel about your floats in class?
Good. It's just the first couple of days, so
And how do you feel about playing Nagani for homecoming?
excited since it's a rival.
What's your favorite part about homecoming?
My favorite part about homecoming will have to be all the dress-up days.
How do you feel about playing Nagani for homecoming day?
Oh, I feel great. We're gonna take the dub.
Are you guys doing good on your float?
We're doing okay, I guess. Yeah.
What's your favorite part about homecoming?
My favorite part is building the float.
How do you feel about your guys' float?
I think we're doing pretty good.
And how do you feel about playing Nagani for homecoming?
I think we're gonna do pretty good against them, but they're pretty hard, so it should be a good one.
Next, we have our activities from the pep assembly. Ending the assembly, the announcement of our 2018 Kings and Queens. Next, we have one of our continuing traditions, float building. The themes are the seniors with disco, the juniors with rap, the sophomores with rock, and the freshmen with country. And now for our public service announcements.
The day's beautiful outside, isn't it? I think this is probably like a perfect day. Nothing could go wrong today. Oh my god! Is that a distracted driver? Time. Learn from me! Ah!
Go.
Risks of e-cigarette and vape pen use. Nicotine in early adolescence causes changes in the brain that make lifelong addiction much more likely for young e-cig and vape users. Far eye and throat irritation is common among e-cig and vape pen users.
Bacon's bad.
And I think your pod's burnt.
They serve quarter pounders. They will put pounds on you. Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's.
I'm so buzzed right now.
Rock and roll McDonald's.
Next, we interviewed our varsity football coach, Mr. Jeff Olson.
Who do we play this week?
Play Nagani, crosstown rival.
Can you tell me a little bit about them?
They're very similar to us. They're big. They got a big line. They return a lot of players from last year. They beat us last year with those players. They add some speed. They can run. They can throw. So they pose some problems for us. It's going to be a tough game.
Being homecoming week, how does it affect the players?
You worry about players having their minds on something else other than the game because this is an important game for us. So but this group of kids is a great group. They know how to stay focused. They showed that last week in our win. So I think we'll be ready.
Since you're undefeated and coming off a big win against Westwood, do you think we'll be able to keep the same intensity?
I think so. This group of kids has some big goals. It's not just a one game goal like last week. A big crosstown rival like Westwood, who was supposed to be the #1 team in the UP. So after that win, we have other things to accomplish. They know that, and I'm sure they'll stay focused.
Are you ready to kick some butt?
I'm ready, but that doesn't mean anything. It's all up to them.
Lastly, we have some of the highlights from our homecoming football game against the Nagani Miners. final score was. Thank you for tuning in. I'm George Lasko, and this is iNews.